Even easier.
How was that, Primoz?
This I would need on the climb, but
How was that for you today?
was steep, was hard, but yeah.
Are you happy with the gains?
Yeah, I had the leg, so you know, sometimes you gain a bit, sometimes you lose.
Good job.
Good job, man.
Did your back give you any problems today?
I have pain, huh? But yeah, like I said, I mean, sometimes you win a bit, sometimes you lose, and yeah, today I'm on the right side.
Yeah, we saw Martinez and Vlasov really set up things for you. Were you sensing Ben O'Connor was perhaps going to lose time today?
Not really, you know. The only thing I can manage is myself, so yeah, just try to do my best together with the team, and like I said, it was enough. We have some water, maybe.
This is massive motivation for the weekend to come. This is massive motivation for the weekend to come, I would imagine.
I mean, yeah, like first enjoy it, like I said. I mean, it's nice to gain something, it's nice when you go good, but yeah, these hard efforts, yeah, still, like I said, I feel it, and I mean, just have to go day by day. Huh?
You're the strongest, but you guys didn't ride for the stage win today, you didn't control things, and just explain that decision.
Yeah, like I said, I don't feel maybe completely confident yet, and yeah, we were a bit conservative, and yeah, just have to take it day by day and to see how it goes.
Mike, Team Israel Premier Tech was trying this whole Vuelta, and today the team did it. You did it. What's the feeling riding up in that final 4K alone?
Oh man, a moment of catharsis, really, a moment of release. Pressure's been building on us just because we've missed some opportunities, and then I've had a lot of bad luck this race in terms of crashes and the mechanicals. But to finally get in this break, it wasn't easy getting in. I had Riley Sheehan and Dylan help me out big time to get into that break, and then yeah, just staying calm, and I was fortunate to not go down when Brandon and Jay did. But once they went down, I knew I was the guy to beat, and I just had to stay calm.
Now, you had some serious rivals in there, including riders like Marc Soler. How did you see those guys? How did you know when it was your time? And how did you know it was your time to go, basically?
Yeah, it was tricky because I had three of the best climbers in the world with Brandon, Jay, and Marc Soler all on the same team, kind of attacking, and I just had to follow every one of them and not give up. I managed to neutralize a lot of their attacks, and I think that took the wind out of their sails. Then with Wout vying for the KOM jersey, that kind of settled things down as well. But I wasn't sure how I was going to be able to beat them on that final climb until they crashed out. Then,
yeah, you were going for the triple at the Giro this year. That didn't happen, but you came there to the Vuelta. You pick yourself up. You said you had good form, and you get your triple Vuelta stage win. This is a pretty good another win to have in your Palmars, along with that Tour de France win last year. Mission complete?
Yeah, I mean, huge success now in the season. Definitely a disappointing start with all the illnesses that I've had, a lot of setbacks, but I just feel so good to have won today. Thanks.
How was it?
Yeah, it was yeah, pretty easy day until the last climb, but yeah, I knew Primoz would go super hard, and yeah, it was a bit of headwind, so I figured I'd just hang on as long as I could, but yeah, definitely exploded, but no, I didn't have anything to lose, and just for the confidence, it's good to hang on for as long as I can and then just suffer to the line.
Was there a strategy with Van Aert up the road for the team?
No, I think he was in a good position when the break went, and it was good that he could get the bonus sprint, and then yeah, he's so tactically sharp that if he gets ahead up the road, then he could even win a stage like this if he makes the right move. So I think he was maybe in the top 10. I don't know.
So does that climb tell us that Primoz is simply the best and is going to remain the best, or was that a very particular type of climb today?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, yeah, the way he rode everyone off the wheel in a headwind like that is really impressive. but yeah, this kind of climb, this kind of stage is right up his alley. Yeah, he looks super strong. I mean, to ride Mas off the wheel like that, and he just kept going at that speed. So super strong. Surprised they didn't go for the stage.
Ben, I don't know. Look at the results. It doesn't look too bad for you. You lost nearly 2 minutes, and you withstood the attacks that we knew were going to come. How do you view the day?
I don't think I withstood them, but I just tried to do my best. Felt a little bit empty today, so it wasn't my best. But still got this beautiful jersey for another day.
Of course, we saw Martinez, Vlasov coming up to the front. We all knew what was coming after a day of decathlon pulling on the front. What were you thinking at that point? How were you going to manage?
As you just said, manage my effort, not go too full. But I didn't really have much today, so bit of an annoying one. But that's how it goes.
We see you here positive every morning, every evening. How are you right now? What are your feelings?
Now I'm actually okay, to be honest. I can't be angry because in the end, it's a race of truth. Climbs like this, and you either have it or you don't. So it can be a little bit frustrating, but at the same time, you've got to accept it and move on.
Tomorrow's particular, and then we have Sunday. How do you see things now going to the weekend?
Yeah, tomorrow's weird. It's a weird stage. Super long, shallow climb. But yeah, strange day. Then Sunday, climb looks extremely hard. I watched the replay of it back in 2015. With Contador and Perito, but it looks gnarly. So kind of reminds me of Col de la Loz a little bit, but without the flat sections. So looks super tough.
Just finally on that descent coming into the final climb there, I don't know if you heard about McNulty going off the road and Jay Vine nearly crashing himself. I think he did crash. McNulty very bloodied up, but finished the stage. How dangerous were the conditions out there?
That one was okay. The descent in the middle of the stage, I don't know if it was on TV, but that was an absolute debacle. I don't know. It was like they tried to repave it, threw gravel on the top, and then never clean it afterwards. It was it was ridiculous a little bit. But this final one, I didn't think it was dangerous. It started to rain a little bit, so maybe that's the reason why it washed out. But the one before in the middle of the stage was far worse.
Could you thought that you were going to wear 2 jerseys, leader jersey in La Vuelta a España, being in the 13th stage?
Well, no, not at all. But I was also kind of surprised after my stage win on Tuesday that they told me I equaled the points of Yates. I knew I passed some climbs there on the front, but I had really no clue that I was coming so close in the mountain GC. And then today it was also a bit of a coincidence that I came in the break because I saw Groves jumping and I thought, okay, it's better to defend my jersey also then. And once I was there, I tried to go for it. Yeah,
exactly. Once you were there, we saw you with the intention of maybe getting that stage victory. But with your the riders that were with you in the breakaway, you needed a strategy, right? What were you thinking about?
To be honest, I knew the final climb would be too steep for me. It would be really difficult to beat a few guys that were there in the breakaway. So I focused on the mountain points and the intermediate sprint in between, and we did also a nice move with Kampenaerts and Schmidt before the intermediate sprint. Opened the final, and that's always better for me when it's more of a exhausting final, let's say, than one explosive climb. And so it was a kind of a plan, but on the other hand, I still knew as long as I going to the last climb with a rider like Woods, and I had a really small chance.
Seen from outside, how do you see the general classification now with Ben O'Connor? Now Primoz Roglic is 121, and it's getting tighter and tighter. How do you see it?
To be honest, it seems now that Ben has too many days where he lost a bit of time already. So yeah, his nice margin came down to a rather small margin, I would say, with everything what's coming. So yeah, it will be interesting. On the other hand, the day to Granada, he seemed really strong. So yeah, the future will tell if it was a bad day or if it goes in the same direction.
What did you see from Mike Woods out there today? Did you sense that he could be the stage winner?
Yeah, obviously, if he's there and we climb his above 10% average on the last 5K, then he will be the big favorite. He's super strong in the steep parts. So yeah, especially after Vine and McNulty crashing out, that was shit to see. But especially after then, yeah, he was a big favorite in our group, and I had no plan anymore to avoid him winning.
Yeah, that was bad to see, and Brandon looked pretty bad off when he finished here at the finish line. What did you see of it, and what did you make of the road conditions?
And that descent it was good. There was another descent in the race where the surface was not good at all, but in that descent I think they just overcooked the corner, and yeah, I was behind it, and when I passed him, Brandon was already over the barrier, and yeah, Jay also crashed right into him, so yeah, that looked really bad.
Thanks, Will.